Drove into a group of people on a sidewalk in Oakland and took 3 lives. Thank you for joining us. I'm Cameron Bopp. 3 people died and at least 3 others were injured when that car plowed through people standing on a sidewalk in East Oakland last night. Police did arrest the driver. They say they don't yet know if he intentionally drove onto the sidewalk or whether alcohol or drugs were a factor. Now, at the time of the crash, several people were talking outside a liquor store on 85th Avenue and International Boulevard. ABC 7 Eyewitness News reporter Suzanne Fahn has a look at what happened moments before those people were hit.
I need an ambulance, bro. Bro, this nigga just got shot up, bro. Oh my God. Hey, I got an ambulance coming for you, okay? Bro, he's bleeding hella bad, bro. Holy shit. I need an ambulance.
And some breaking news now in East Oakland. 2 Oakland police officers are on routine administrative leave after shooting and killing a man this afternoon. It happened close to a shopping center on International Boulevard near 40th Avenue. Oakland police responded after they say California Highway Patrol officers requested their help just after 2 o'clock this afternoon. The CHP has not said why they were pursuing the man, but Oakland police say he was armed, refused their commands, and lunged at officers with a weapon. That's when 2 cops opened fire.
A deadly shooting on school grounds. Police say a woman shot and killed today on the campus of an adult school in Oakland, and the gunman is still on the run. Arvelina Jones spoke with the victim's grieving family.
This shooting happened around 9 o'clock this morning, and we're hearing from one of the victim's families, the victim who died on scene, who tells me that she was here as a part of an education program.
My sister just called me and said, my baby gone, my baby dead, they killed my baby.
We in the hood, East Oakland. Parker School, where a young lady lost her life recently. She has a pay, we work on the ground. They want us to that's exposed, so the young lady lost her life. This is some of them right here. There's also someone off to these, next door.
So as you can see, it's been hella shit going on, bro. You know, police said they finna crack down. I seen some little boy stole a my car earlier, bro. Almost killed the lady. Let's keep it lit.
There go the second kid that was in that car driving. Get this, bro. They say both the little kids was under 10, trying to go to the sideshow, bro. Stole mom's car, bro. It should be wild.
Back to that breaking news we brought to you at the top of the hour out of Oakland. We know a woman is in critical condition after she was struck by a car while walking her dog. Prompt 4's Dan Kerman joins us live now from the area with what we know. Dan.
Well, just a tragic accident. We are here at 35th Avenue in Mangles. The vehicle that struck that woman was traveling north, according to Oakland police, traveling down this road, and then it hit another car. It went out of control, and take a look. This is where that car ended up, right here in this corner. Unfortunately, before it came to rest at this corner, a woman walking her dog was in between the car and where it came to rest, and she was struck. That woman, as you mentioned, is in her 30s. She is currently in critical condition. We've also determined that the two people in that vehicle that struck the woman were both under 10 years of old. Reports that the two of them were, as I mentioned, under 10 years old and had taken possibly their mother's car. So that's what resulted in this situation. Just a terrible, tragic situation. It is still unfolding at this hour at 35th and Mangles.
Man, bro, I used to be right there like every day, bro. Always sliding to that food mart. It's damn near a tragedy. It's good she ain't dead, bro. She in critical condition. They saying jail the parents, bro. She probably was tired from working 12 hours, bro. Let's keep it lit. Like I say, they say it's a crackdown, bro. They ain't having this shit no more.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for attending. At today's press conference, you will be hearing about a multi-agency initiative that took place in Alameda County and focused on reducing violent crime in the area. You will hear from representatives from the United States Attorney's Office of the Northern District of California, the ATF, the Oakland Police Department, and the FBI. Also with us today are representatives from DEA, the United States Marshal Service, the Oakland Housing Authority Police Department, and the California Highway Patrol's Golden Gate Division. Following the remarks today, there will be time for questions. We ask that you refrain asking questions until that time. At this time, I would like to introduce the United States Attorney, Craig Masakian.
Good morning, and thank you for being here. We are here today because of Letitia Bobo and Jasper Wu, and sadly many more like them. Men, women, and yes, far too many children whose lives were taken by senseless gun violence. We owe it to each of them and also to their families to do more to help protect the residents of this great city and area from the devastating impact of gun violence in their communities. And so at the end of last year, my office decided that we would do more. At the time, we recognized two important things. First, a very small number of repeat offenders are responsible for the bulk of the gun violence we experience in this city. And second, and maybe most importantly, that no one agency, whether federal, state, or local, can fight this problem on its own. That if we are going to have an impact, that if we are going to make a difference, that if we are going to do the job we were hired to do.
I don't know about that, bro. He said the same people who've been doing crime is the same people who still doing crime, causing all the trouble. I don't know, he might got a point, bro.
We need to work together, and that is exactly what happened. Dedicated men and women of law enforcement at all levels of government came together around a shared goal of making the streets of Oakland and this area safer. Our program, what we call Operation Disarm, aimed at increasing federal prosecution of federal firearms offenses. And so for the past 90 days, our joint effort, which was led by the chief of our Oakland branch, Ilham Husseini, who is with me here today, and ATF, and included federal, state, and local partners, worked tirelessly to make this effort a success. Those partners are represented here on stage with me by ATF Special Agent in Charge John Wester, Oakland Police Department Assistant Chief Casey Johnson, FBI Special Agent in Charge Scott Shelby, DEA Assistant Special Agent in Charge Michael Grossman, and DEA Oakland Resident Agent in Charge Chi Do, the U.S. Marshal Jay Bieber, the Oakland Housing Department Police Chief Luther Dupree, California Highway Patrol Acting Assistant Chief Austin Danmeyer, and Lieutenant John Savage. Thank you all. It is an honor for me to stand here with you, shoulder to shoulder, in this important effort. Together, we charge 51 individuals. 50 of those 51 had prior felony convictions, and sometimes multiple felony convictions.
Now you see how they charge 50 people, bro. Bet the crime don't go down, bro. People still finna be doing shit, bro. They don't never put a dent crime, bro.
Of the 51, 29 of those people had 71 prior gun convictions between them. 26 of those charged were on probation, parole, or federal supervised release at the time of the offense. 27 had prior violent felony convictions. 10 had prior domestic violence convictions. And of those charged, more than half are believed to be members of gangs. These 51 individuals are part of that small group of individuals who simply refuse to play by the rules and who are responsible for much of the violent crime we see in Oakland and in the area.
Hey, that 10 that got arrested for domestic violence, I bet they girls hella happy they gone, bro. Like, phew, I get a break.
But I want to emphasize one thing. This effort was not about the numbers alone. More important than that, than the numbers, is the recognition that every felon that we take off the street, every gun like the ones you see here today that we take off the street, is a potential tragedy that we avoid. I know I speak for everyone on stage here with me today in saying that if we save just one family from heartbreak, if we save one child from gun violence, all the effort will have been worth it. I want to end my remarks by making two promises, one to the community and one to that small group of repeat offenders. To the community, we care about you and your safety, and we will do everything we can with our partners to increase federal prosecution of firearm offenses to prevent tragedies that change lives. We are dedicating more resources to this operation, all aimed at disarming convicted felons to reduce violent crime and to keep our communities safe. This is not the end. This is just the beginning. We recognize that there is more work to be done, but this is one meaningful step toward giving the streets back to the people that they belong to the businesses that operate here and create jobs here, to the children that play here and go to school here, and to the residents.
They'll believe it when they see it, bro. It'd be a lot of empty promises, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, fam.
Residents who call this their home. To each of you, government's first promise is to do all we can to keep you safe, and together, we are here to do all we can to make good on that promise. And to that small group of repeat offenders, we promise simply this: carry a gun in this city, in this area, and we will find you and we will take you off the street. You have my word on that. And now I would like to introduce ATF San Francisco Field Division Special Agent in Charge, John Wester.
Good morning. I'm Special Agent in Charge John Wester for the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms, ATF, for the San Francisco Field Division. This violent crime initiative was formed as a collaborative effort to address violent crime and illegal possessors of firearms in Alameda County with a focus on Oakland. Protecting the public is at the forefront of ATF's mission. At the beginning of this year, ATF and the United States Attorney's Office discussed developing an initiative that would include multiple law enforcement partners. Partnerships are the backbone of law enforcement. Criminal investigations are most effective when we join together and utilize our resources in a concentrated effort and focused manner. ATF is honored to have partnered with the agencies you see here today.
Hey, the fact that they gotta do collaborative efforts and this, that, and the third, just for some small groups of criminals, let you know the power is really in the people's hands, bro. They just be scared, bro. just like them niggas in jail, bro. You got 2 guards on a tier controlling 30 buff-ass, grown-ass men, bro.
It is through these partnerships that this initiative has been so successful. I am grateful that ATF is part of a collaborative effort to prevent and reduce firearm-related violent crimes that significantly impact and harm members of our community. When crime occurs, it affects everyone in the communities. These are our neighborhoods, and we want this county to be as safe as possible for everyone. We take our pledge to the people of Alameda County and all of the counties in the Bay Area very seriously. We will continue to work diligently to prevent violent offenders from operating in ways that are a danger to the public by ensuring that they do not have the tools to commit the crimes. During this investigation, as the United States Attorney has mentioned, with the arrest, over 70 firearms were seized in connection with the various cases. There were multiple arrests made in connection with this initiative. One case that I want to highlight is the Oakland nightclub shooting. A shooting occurred in a crowded downtown nightclub in Oakland.
Yeah. Sound like a bunch of reinsurance jargon, bro. But, yeah, man, y'all let me know what y'all think, though. I ain't gonna lie, he do seem a little uptight, bro. Be careful with him, bro. TF, bro. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man, y'all let me know what y'all think. We on to the next one, bro. Say it's a crackdown, bro.
Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. I need that cheese like a grater, ho. Don't play me like no shit, cause I never capped the saber, ho. Yeah, but you can fucking be my waiter, ho. Long as you get paper, ho, cause shit, that's what the paper's for. That niggas chasing dough, but what we racing for? But we ain't racing, we just don't know how to make